So the new DLC for Fallout 4 has just come out, and already people are having tons of different problems. Well, today I'm here to help you solve hopefully some of those problems, or just ease your way through the DLC a little bit more. I have 5 tips that I kind of found on different forums and on the internet, and actually in my own experience. Hopefully they can help you out even just a little bit here and there, but with that, let's get right into it. So the first tip I do want to share with you guys is for those of you who haven't really started the DLC, you're going to get a quest in it, and I'm going to try and not give any spoilers, but you're basically going to get a certain quest to go explore somewhere, and just be really careful. I feel like the game does not prepare you for the enemies you run into, and personally playing on survival, it was very devastating to have a really strong enemy that I was like, wait, I thought this was a Vault DLC. So just be warned and be wary when you're using this DLC. There are quite a few powerful enemies around, and I definitely had a rude awakening as I was doing certain parts of it. So the next tip I want to give you guys is actually, I think, a glitch, but a fix for that glitch. So a lot of people are having issues basically in regards to the different experiments and hooking them up to terminals and having the terminals work. Basically, the way you want to do that is you want to place down, obviously, the experiment, the terminal, and the generator. And then the way you want to wire this is the generator to the terminal, and then the terminal to the experiment. So make sure you do it in that order, because that is the best way to avoid any glitches. If you're still having problems, something I would recommend trying out is just straight up reloading the same save. So that might kind of sound dumb, but actually some people are having it, like just create a save and then load that exact save, and sometimes the glitches went away for that. Personally, I haven't been experiencing this glitch, but I have been using the method I did say just now. On top of that, I've actually seen a lot of people saying don't use the same terminal for multiple experiments, as that'll kind of glitch out the terminal, and if you do that, make sure to just delete the terminal and make a new one. So the next tip I do have for you guys are elevators. They actually work in this DLC really well, and a lot of people were overlooking that considering no one ever told them about it, and you kind of just had to discover it on your own. The way I found a lot of success was actually just placing down the elevator first and building around that area. Everything lines up pretty much perfectly actually, which is kind of surprising. Maybe this was made for the DLC and just preemptively. There actually is a really weird spacing in between the floors, and the Vault-Tec DLC seems to have some of the few objects that actually support that. On top of that, I'd actually really recommend using scaffolding. It works really well with the elevators. It'll snap to the side, and then you could build around the scaffolding as well, which gives you a nice little opportunity to build some stuff higher up. So next we do have snapping vault pieces together. So a lot of people were struggling actually getting different pieces like from the common and the utility and the different rooms to snap together. Well, that's actually intentional. There are 2 ways you can go about doing this. One, just stick to one group, only use pieces from one group in specific areas, because then you could still connect them through doors, or there's actually at the end of every single group a little end cap to actually break off different groups. So for example, the way you're going to want to have this set up is you could have a utility hallway and then the utility end cap, and then move on to like a common room doorway or hallway or whatever. This will allow you to snap different pieces from different groups together, and it actually works really well. I think a lot of people were overlooking this. Almost every single one is at the end of the section. So just scroll all the way to the right in the workshop menu and you should find one. So the last tip isn't actually a tip at all, it's actually a mod. Basically what this mod does is going to give you better vault lights, that's the name of the mod, better vault lights, and it increases the radius by 2. So normally it would cover this amount, and now it covers double that amount. Basically it makes vault lights brighter, and I think that's a really good addition, because right now you kind of have to spam them and they're really obnoxious to place and not make look really ridiculous. Nonetheless, those are my tips for the new Vault-Tec DLC. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know in the comments down below what you are thinking about the DLC though. I have some interesting opinions. Obviously, I'm going to be doing my Let's Play of it with my survival mode LP. But I don't know, it's an interesting DLC. If I told you 2 years ago we'd be getting a Vault DLC, I think a lot of people would be excited, but I don't think a lot of people are excited having played it. So again, I'll reserve judgment till I play the whole thing. But that's pretty much it for this one. I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.